So I'm sitting here with All Shall Perish, or some members of All Shall Perish, for Hails and Horns magazine. So first of all, how are you guys feeling today?
Feeling great. Got my coffee. Ready to do this.
Nice.
I look beautiful. That's all I care about.
The last tour with Cataclysm was the first tour with the new lineup. How did it go, and what were some highlights?
Well, it wasn't the first tour with the new
It wasn't?
lineup. Nope. Now, the first actual, it depends on if you call 4 days of tour a tour.
That's a tour.
Yeah, you think so?
I mean, we toured with Danzig, so that counts.
Yeah, we played shows before Danzig and got an interesting response in LA, but we did that and we did, what else did we do before that? We did,
That was it.
well, that was the first one, but after that it was Summer Slaughter,
And
last Summer Slaughter, and then
Mexico.
Yeah, we played in Mexico. Our first time playing in Mexico was with the new guys, so
Cool.
that was pretty good.
Hell on Earth.
And then Hell on Earth in Europe. So all those tours before Cataclysm.
How much rehearse time did you guys have prior to all that?
We rehearsed about a week before each tour. That's the most. There's no reason to do anything past
Yeah.
that.
Well, we had just gotten Francesco right before Danzig too, so it was a matter of like 3-4 weeks, I think, that we got him. So
Yeah.
we got a week of practice, like as a band together, before the first 4 shows. So those first 4 shows, I think for me and him, were very, I don't know. It wasn't the best playing, but it definitely got us accustomed to playing with the band, for sure.
Does anybody just hear a bunch of chickens?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So, did you guys play any places that you hadn't before as a band? I mean, even for All Shall Perish.
Ooh. Guess not
Well,
for
we
you.
played the Regency in SF. We played the Fillmore, and we played Slim's, which they had never played, which was kind of ironic being from San Francisco.
Yeah.
Also played 2 different knitting factories that we'd never been to. Those were really, really nice places. Other than that, it was pretty much more of the same.
Yeah, Danzig was the big tour that we were all doing. It was like Club Nokia in LA. That was insane. Summer Slaughter was insane. Same venues.
Yeah.
How were you, Adam, introduced to the band? How did the new guitar player get introduced? I mean, how did you guys initially correspond?
Well, back in December of '09, I got a call from Jerry Clubb, who was managing my band at the time, Sea Treachery, and co-managing, I believe, All Shall Perish at the time. And basically gave me a ring and was telling me how All Shall Perish was looking for a touring drummer at the time. And yeah, talked to them. I talked to Eddie on the phone a couple times, and then it ended up that we arranged for me to fly out here and meet the guys. Met the guys. He stared me down the whole fucking time.
Yeah, he was straight edge at the
'cause I was
time, so
straight edge.
we had the meeting, the initial meet and greet at a bar, and we met him at like
noon. At like noon, this motherfucker.
It was
gets
around
a beer.
11. I got a beer and I kept pushing it closer to him to see if I could piss him off. I wanted to spill it on him and see what happened, but
I didn't even notice it at the time, but yeah, he was like slowly like pushing it my way.
every time I'd pick it up, take a drink, and then move it closer to him. Every time. He didn't notice, so it was good.
That was good. But yeah, so we met, and then basically we came to the conclusion that I was going to go back down to San Diego, where I was living at the time, record an audition, and kind of go from there. And I did that, and it went well, so I moved up here. And then as far as Francesco, we were kind of scrambling for a guitar player, like weeks before Danzig, that we were supposed to do the Danzig tour. And once again, Jerry sent us this audition of Francesco, and it was like him playing some of the more technical songs, Never Again, and Black Hole Green, and all that. And hey, he was nailing it. We it's like 2 days later, we were at the airport picking his ass up. So
Yeah, at the time, we definitely signed up for tours when we had half a band.
yeah,
So it was kind of a bad move, but it worked.
Worked.
Well, sort of.
it worked out. Good, he wasn't Francesco wasn't a horrible guy to be around by any means, and like very easy to get along with, and he could play the material, so it was kind of a no-brainer, honestly.
Cool. So for this last tour, or last tours, excuse me, and for the studio session, I mean, what kind of gear have you guys been using lately? Like,
We actually are just about to switch. Before all the tours that we've done so far, we've done with. I can't really speak for the drums, but for bass, I've been using just the most odd setup ever. I use Eaton cabs with the Crown power amp, the kind that they use for PA systems, and then using a Sans amp for the preamp for that, and then a BBE. But on this next one, I'm just using a Sans amp pedal because I really don't care anymore. But and also the guitar players have been using. They have all angle stuff. They use a Powerball head, and they've been using a couple cabs around that. But now we've switched completely to using Axe effects.
Cool.
And, the first tour that's actually going to happen on, it sounds like, is going to be Europe. Yep.
Get them over there. That's a big plan too.
Yep. That's all. Those are also going to be used on Mayhem too, which is going to
Cool.
be really, really weird.
What kind of basses, guitars are you guys using?
Ibanez.
What have you been using, Adam?
Right now, I'm using Vinyl Cymbals. I signed with them right before Cataclysm, actually right before we went to the studio. Totally happy with all their products and how the singles came out and on the recording. And then I'm actually about to sign to D-Drum. So I'll have all new drums and hopefully hardware and everything. So kind of retiring the old. It's definitely beat and needs some new stuff. But yeah, I mean, as far as any like electronics go, it's all like triggered kick. I use like the Axis E-kits, and it's all through a DM5, and we just run that in the front of house, and then all like the samples and everything are just sampled on an iPod. We just split the stereo left and right, send one to front of the house, and then the other one to my monitor mix. And I just basically hit play, and everything happens. All the bass drops and everything. I don't have to do anything, so it's quite nice. So.
It also has the whole. It's actually the recorded CD that you hear playing. We just turn off everything.
Yeah.
We have a couple little Christmas lights that make it look like there are lights on it, but it's not real.
Yeah.
Nothing in metal's real. Watch the YouTube video with Tom Araya. He tells you all about it. It's Catholic.
It's all fake. Milli Vanilli this shit.
Also, Parrish have had a long-lasting relationship with Castle Ultimate Studios. I mean, why? You know, I mean, especially after you guys have had all this success, why do you keep on? Why do you keep on going back?
Zach gives the best head. He's amazing. He looks like John Lennon fucked Harry Potter. So we keep him. You have to keep him. Do you want a serious answer? And we go with Zach because his recordings are exactly what we want every single time. He's worked, even from the beginning, it was like, we've known the guy for years, and everything was totally perfect. Like he already pretty much knows what we want before we go in. Even if we came in completely unprepared, he would have everything just ready and set to go. And by the time that we get done just tracking the stuff, he's pretty much already got it mixed because he knows us so well. And to go with someone else right now would honestly feel like we're cheating, and that would just be terrible.
So you guys got the invitation to play the Rockstar Mayhem Fest. How does this feel? And I mean, would this be the biggest tour to date?
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
by far.
It's pretty insane. I mean, playing with bands that you grew up listening to, like Megadeth and In Flames and all that.
Especially
even
Godsmack.
Disturbed or like Godsmack, like you grew up listening to those guys on the radio, like they've been around forever. So
Yeah. If you don't know who Godsmack is, you're just not real.
You're not keeping it real.
And newer bands like Straight Line Stitch, keeping it heavy, keeping it real the whole time. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah, on that note, I mean, are there bands in particular that you guys are really excited about playing with? And also even just about watching?
Definitely looking forward to Godsmack, Disturbed. What else we got?
Megadeth, come on.
Oh, Megadeth, yes. Trivium, gonna be a good one. Keeping it hot and heavy the whole time.
I'm personally stoked to watch Kingdom of Sorrow because I love Crowbar. So.
Hey,
somebody
Kurt's
likes Crowbar
right
over
there.
here.
The singer's right there. Especially Straight Line Stitch, can't wait. That guitar player's so hot. And no, I meant the guy. I didn't mean the girl singer. I know the singer's a girl.
Well, she lost her dreads, so I don't know how I feel about that. It's like a signature.
Well, yeah, that's why I go for the guitar player now, because he's so silky smooth.
And then lastly, when are we going to be seeing the new album from you guys?
depends on how bad you want it. You have to beg for
I
it.
think we might just let you guys wait like a little bit longer. I'm not really sure. No, July 26th is the release date for the record.
Cool. Was there anything conceptually you guys were going for this record that's different than the other ones?
Yeah, we thought we'd use distorted guitars, a bass, some drums, and to yell into a mic that had never been done before. So we definitely tried really hard to create something new, and I think we really achieved it on this one. It doesn't sound like any other record ever. It's pretty sweet. Oh, I'm so funny. How do I stop? A little Irish mist in the coffee. Nice the coffee.
You can definitely check out All Shall Perish coming up on the Mayhem Fest.
And isanyoneup.com.
All right, see you guys later.